Hey there, everybody. This is Tommy G.
And PJ.
And we're not coming to you from the Swagger Center. No, we are still on the road. The Overdogs are out, and we are visiting, as the schedule shows here, the Nemesis today. We got Trock Smith on the bump for the Dogs, and the Nemesis are going to put Harbormouth on there. Last time these two teams met, I'm scrolling all the way back up, was in the second game of the season.
3-1.
Yes, it was a Dogs 3-1 victory in Santa Monica, but now we're in Hawaii. Haven't been here since the preseason when we faced the Burners.
That's true. Yeah, like you said, and that game, that first time we faced off against the Nemesis, it was tied until the eighth inning when Rafael Gonzalo hit a 2-run home run to give the Overdogs the win. So it was a tight matchup in the first go-round.
It was. I'm quickly looking at season standings here. Nemesis had a bit of a struggle at the beginning of the season, but they've since improved their record. They're playing 500 ball now. They're 5-5. They're only 2 games back in our division, this monster division matchup, and they have a +5 run differential as well. So they're definitely on the uptick.
Yeah, they seem to be trying to claw their way back into the hunt. Mm-hmm. But we're not going to let them.
No. So regular season game 11. This between the Overdogs Speed Demons and the Nemesis extreme power hitters. Pete, what do we got to be careful with?
Well, we don't want that. We're lucky we're going with Trock Smith because he has been on this year. He's 2-0 with a 0 ERA. He's been the most solid pitcher in that pitching staff, and that's saying something because we got a couple of good pitchers there. So. But the Nemesis will make you pay real quick. So the key is to keep the bases empty and try to limit any sort of mistakes out there in the field.
That's right. It's also going to be difficult going against Harbormouth. I don't think we've seen him pitch yet, but he's also 2-0 on the season with only a 3.65 ERA and a 1.30 WHIP. So he's pretty balanced in the way he delivers with his speed, his movement, and his accuracy. So they're going to have to. It's going to be a slugfest, I think, for probably the first 4 or 5 innings.
It could be, and the biggest one that we're going to have to keep our eye on is Jacques Sports. He comes up third in the lineup, and he's got 4 home runs on the season with 6 RBIs, and he's hitting .349. So he's probably the most dangerous hitter they have on the Nemesis. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, the notable players here on the Overdogs.
Those guys.
You got Rhonda Horn at third base. She's on fire, and she's hitting .432 with 3 home runs. You got Marsha Brown over in right field. She's hitting .341 with 2 home runs, and she's locked in. And then you got Anton Goodwood, who I think is going to play again today, although he may sit the next game. He's on fire and hitting .629 with 2 home runs. We saw one of those home runs in the last game in Red Rock Park, didn't we?
Well, yeah, we did. And over on the Nemesis, Jacques Sports, who we were just talking about, hitting .349 with 4 home runs. Munshata, the third baseman, he's hitting .311 with 2 home runs. And Jackie Slam in center field, she's hitting .231 with a home run. When you look at those notable players, each team has 7 home runs just in their notable players. So, yeah, this could wind up being a pitcher's battle, or it could wind up being just a bash contest.
Home run derby, yeah.
So this one should be exciting. Kicking off the first Shelter-in-Place Sports Network.
A little baseball coming at you. All right.
Come get your chips.
Looking at the starting lineup here, we got. It looks like there's really going to be no changes. I think Goodwood's going to play probably one more.
Okay, yeah. Since he's on fire, I think we ride the hot hand. I know he's nursing a bit of an injury, and we'll see how he does in this game. But we could probably let him sit the next 2.
And now, this is the first time this season looking at everyone is either locked in or on fire, except for Smith, and the only reason is he hasn't played in a few games. But you got Elroy Action at second base, who's locked in. Kasha Emmett shortstop locked in. Rhonda Horn in third base and Anton Goodwood at center are both on fire. Again, Anton Goodwood struggles a little bit with some of his motion, range of motion, but he's doing well right now. His fitness is well. You got Marsha Brown at right field locked in. Rafael Gonzalo at first base now locked in. Robin Yu in left field locked in. And how you want to guess what Victorino is?
Is she locked in?
She's locked in, Pete.
All right.
I don't know how you got that. There's a trend. It was a trend. I think you saw it coming. And again,
I'm the great Karnak.
T. Smith has been pretty darn strong all year. He's got a forefinger, a cut finger, a curveball, a slider, and a changeup. That's everything you want.
Yes, sir. And then, like you said, his first 2 outings, he has been very strong. So, yeah. So I think we're going to be doing okay with Tarak on the bump.
I do too. And so I hope you got your umbrella and your drink, because we're about to play ball in Shaka Sports Turf.
Shaka.
Shaka Shaka. Got your Hawaiian shirt on?
I do.
All right.
Covered with Overdogs. I got a special print made up.
All right, get that other team's lineup as she comes up there, big guy.
Okay. So for the Nemesis, Jay Slam in center field, Moonshot at third, Sports playing shortstop, Taters at first, Yatter in right field, Pautier in second base, Freely in left field, Staples catching, and Harbormouth pitching, which is pretty much the same lineup we saw in the second game of the season, only they had Freely playing left field at that point. Elroy Action, Kasha Emmett, and Rhonda Horn coming up. They're going to look at Harbormouth in the top of the first. Harbormouth has a 3.65 ERA. Elroy Action's hitting .293 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Lets that first pitch come by for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing. And strike 2 is up front of that.
Oh.
Pop fly in it. Oh, a diving catch
by Sports. Great kid. Sports. Kasha Emmons hitting .323. I was going to say it's a great day for baseball, but it's a great day for anything down here, Pete. Emmons takes the first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Watches the second one going ball. 1 apiece. Third one's in there for a strike, and she's trying to call time, but she just decides to go for it. Hits it to second baseman Otier. He throws her out for 2 quick outs.
Now batting, number 20, the third baseman.
That was not good. What happened there?
You got a problem?
I do. I couldn't move my reticle. 1-1. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rhonda Horn. That one's low. Ball 2. 2-2. Ball 3, full count, 2 outs, top first. Oh, a muffed by the first baseman. Oh, and he just makes the tag for the 3rd out. Jackie Slam, Hito Moonshot, and Jacques Sports coming up against Tarak Smith. Tarak Smith again, 0 ERA. So this will be his first opportunity to
now batting, number 4,
take a look at these Nemesis. Now I'm hoping my controller's working.
That would be problematic if it wasn't.
Yeah.
What's that?
Fouled off along the third baseline. Strike 1. Jackie Slam, the center fielder. Popped up, fouled off along the first base side. Finds herself in a hole. 0-2 quickly. Swing and a miss. Tarak Smith racks up his first K of the day.
First batter, first K. That's nice.
There you go. Hito Moonshot hitting .311. 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. This guy can go deep, quick. Tarak Smith with a K on the first 3 pitches and a strikeout. That one's a little inside. All 1. 1-0. Popped up behind home plate. The catcher is there. I am not moving. I don't think my controller.
Your controller's not working?
Yeah.
Do you need to pull it out and?
Yeah, maybe I'll try it. It's weird because when I go to the menu, it works, but I have not been able to move anybody on the field. See, I can. That's working.
All right. Can you change the infield real quick? There they go.
That's,
All right.
that's the directional pad, though.
Oh, okay.
But it's my... Okay, go ahead. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Yeah.
2 outs, bottom of the first. Fouled off along the first baseline. Jacques Sports, shortstop. He made that diving catch in the first inning. Swing and fouls this one off to along the third baseline. He finds himself in the hole 0-2. Smith getting out early and taking the lead role over these hitters quickly. Ground ball to Elroy Action, picks it up, throws it to Gonzalo to retire the sides. Coming up in the top of the second, Anton Goodwood, Marsha Brown, and Rafael Gonzalo. Harbormouth threw 13 pitches in the first inning. Let's hope this goes better.
Let's throw a little bit more there, Pete.
Anton Goodwood, 629, 2 home runs, and 9 RBIs.
Mr. Goodwood is on fire. And he gets a hold of that first one, drills it up the middle, and he's going to be on first easily. And we'll hold him there for a good single by Goodwood.
All right. Marsha Brown hitting 341, 2 home runs, and 7 RBIs. Goodwood's got some speed over there at first base. Brown takes the first pitch for the ball. Ball 1. Swing, fouls that off. 1-1. Oop.
There he goes.
Strike.
Drops
Goodwood.
the ball.
Steals second. 1-2 to Brown.
Look out.
Shot into
Left center. And she's going for 2, and the run comes in with Goodwood. Oh, she overran the base and got tagged out, PJ.
Number 10, the first baseman.
oh, poop.
Rafael Gonzalo comes up. The run counts, but Brown. Oh, and he crushes that to right center field. It's going back, but not far enough. And underneath it is Jackie Slam for out number 2.
Now back.
Robin Yu hitting 475 with a home run and 9 RBIs. He's going to take a look here at Harbormouth. Swing, pop that up into
Space.
shallow right field. First baseman ranges out and is able to make the catch for 3 outs. But the Overdogs put one on the board. Mash Taters, Javier and Javier Hotter are going to face off around against Tarak Smith. He's thrown 8 pitches and he has a strikeout. I don't know if you saw the volcano going off in the back there with that long shot by Gonzalo. But just outside the park, it looks like...
Oh, that one goes deep to right field, but underneath it, Marsha Brown for the first out.
all right.
Sorry, I wasn't even calling there. Avi Yatter comes up, second batter here. He's hitting 258, 1 home run on the season. Yatter's got good contact and power. And he shows it there, but it's going to go foul. Going over for it is Brown, and it's going to land up in the bleachers. Foul. 0-1 the count, 1 out, bottom of the second, 1-0 Dogs. That one drills right to Elroy Action, who just sticks his glove up and catches it. 2 down.
Number 17, the second baseman.
Okay.
Ayote comes to the bag. He's got 172, but somehow he's a notable player for the Nemesis. Otier is a solid power hitter. Good contact, too. First pitch he goes for over the right side, and it is out of here, Pete. Home run, right field wall. This game is tied up. Otier shows why he's a notable player. Hits the ball 399 feet. It's his first home run and 3rd RBI of the season. And the Nemesis are back in this.
Okay.
Now back, number 21, the left field.
Here comes Log Freely. He's been playing a little tense, hitting 125, yet he still points to out in the outfield to show where he's going to put the ball. He chases it. These Nemesis are swinging at just about every pitch here. So Smith might be able to play with him here. Goes that one inside, fools him, and that's hit too shallow. Ooh, Robin Yu runs up and makes a catch.
Well, one pitch got away from Smith. Ties it up 1-1. Yvette Victorino, Tarak Smith are going to come up. And Elroy Action. Harbormouth's thrown 20 pitches, giving up 2 hits. CRA's at 3.77.
Now batting, number
Victorino's
20,
hitting 441 on the
center
season.
field.
4 home runs, 10 RBIs.
Those are
That's
good
what we're
numbers.
talking about.
Yes, sir. She's locked in and fit. Victorino takes the first 2. Quick the balls. 2-0 the count. Third one's right in there for a strike, but she's going to see what else he throws. So that's a strike. Now we're even at 2 apiece. She decides to go for that one, hits it to the shortstop Sports, who picks it up and guns her down at first for first out.
Now batting,
Yes, sir.
number
Tarak
38,
Smith, starting
the
pitcher.
pitcher.
He's hitting 0 on the year. He's feeling neutral, looking fit. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Top of the third. That one's a little low. Ball 1-1. Shot between the second and third baseman into left field for a clean single. Tarak Smith standing at first.
Here you go, Smith.
Now batting, number
Here comes
23,
action to put things in
second
order.
baseman.
Action's 0 for 1 today. And you don't have to worry about Smith running at first base there, so he doesn't. First pitch is in for a strike to action. Second pitch action tags deep to left field, Pete. That is going back, off the wall, and they're going to get 2. They were sleeping on that one there, but they got the double. And we got
All right.
2 runners in scoring position, no outs.
Number 39,
1 out.
the
Kasha
pitcher.
Emmett, 0 for 1, hitting .313. She's got a home run, 6 RBIs. Like Tommy said, and at second or third with 1 out. Emmett looked to bunt. She puts that one down the
Perfect.
baseline. Perfect sacrifice bunt. Gets Emmett to third and brings in a run.
The third base.
2 outs. Rhonda Horn steps in.
She's 0 for 1 today, but I wouldn't hold that against her. She's a consummate power hitter, and she slams it deep to center field, but that's going to be caught by Jackie Slam to end the side, luckily for the Nemesis.
Yeah. But they get another one. Make it 2-1. Overdogs out hitting the Nemesis 4-1. Stacy Staples, Mark Harbormouth, and Jackie Slam, they're going to face off against Tarak Smith, who's
Now
thrown
batting,
14
number
pitches.
27, the catcher.
Staples is hitting a measly .091 so far this season. Smith is locked in, delivers that one a little low, ball 1. 1-0. Smith brings the pitch, fouls it off along the first baseline. She was just trying to stay alive with that swing.
She tagged it.
A little outside, ball 2-1. Uncharacteristic for Smith.
It is.
Slow dribbler to shortstop. Emmett comes in, picks it up, makes the throw, retire
Number 47, the pitcher.
that person. Mark Harbormouth is hitting 200 on the year. Freely the left field. Harbormouth swings and miss. Strike 1. 1 out, bottom of the third. Overdogs with a 2-1 lead. In a game that's been back and forth. A little high, ball 1. 1-1. Harbormouth looks, fouls that straight back. Out of play. 1-2. Familiar territory for Smith to be out ahead of the batter. That one's in there. Called strike 3. That's the second K for
Now
Tarak
batting,
Smith.
number 4, the
Jackie
center
Slam,
fielder.
0 for 1, 225 on the season. She's the leadoff hitter, so we're back at the top of the order. Swing fouls that off. It's on the third baseline. 0-1.
I don't know how she popped that back like that. Uh-oh.
Deep, and gone.
Wow.
Whoa. So Jackie Slam has left the building. That was a 460-footer. Holy cow, she ripped that one. Jackie Slam's second home run of the season.
The aptly named Jackie Slam.
Third base.
Yeah, that was a long ball right there. So very quickly the Nemesis have tied this game up 2-2. Tarak Smith with 2 outs. Facing off against Hito Moonshado. Slow grounder.
He missed it.
Oh, no.
He totally missed the bag.
Slow
Oh.
grounder to Gonzalo,
Number 12,
who picked it up and then missed the
shortstop.
bag, allowing Moonshado to arrive safely.
You know, if you hit the button for first base, he'll automatically just run straight there.
Now, the colored button's the B button or the directional pad?
The B button.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough. That one was inside. Jacques Sports, the dangerous Jacques Sports, steps in there. Hits a first pitch for a ball. Second one's high. Ball 2. 2-0. 2 outs with Hito Minchata standing at first base. That one's in there for a called strike. 2-1. Jacques Sports. It's in there for another called strike. 2-2. 2 outs. Fooled him completely. He watches that one go by. That's a third K for Tarak Smith. Anton Goodwood, Marsha Brown, Rafael Gonzalo. Going to take another look at Harbor Mount, who's thrown 33 pitches, giving up 4 hits.
Boy, that one Nemesis fan is giving him the business.
He is calling it out like he sees it.
The catcher.
Here comes Anton Goodwood, 1 for 1. Oh, sorry.
Largoplasty. Anton Goodwood. The catcher with a hot smash up the middle into center field. He's going to get a clean single.
I don't know if he's ever going to get out again.
I don't think so either. The guy hits everything. Marsha Brown.
Now batting.
1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. I like the look of Marsha. She's got a good look. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah,
Oh, one of the count, a medium pressure situation. Takes the second pitch in there for a ball. And there he goes. Misses on it, and there's the throw, and not
He's
in
in
time,
there.
and Goodwood's there.
2 stolen bases.
He sure is. Ball 2. We're 2 apiece here. 2-2 in the top of the 4th. Ooh, she hits that one off the side. As Brown off left, foul ball. 3-2. I'm sorry, 2-2. Now it's 3-2. Full count, and they're careful, and she crushes it, Pete, deep to left field, and this is going to be that home run derby you were talking about. Marsha Brown sends a 2-run dinger out in the left field. It went 435 feet, not to be too far outdone. It's her 3rd home run and 9th RBI this season, and again, the Dogs take a 2-run lead.
Now batting.
Way to go, Marsha Brown. Rafael Gonzalo's 0 for 1. He's hitting 326, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. The bases are clear. Gonzalo watches that first pitch come in for a called strike. That's one's a little high. One of them. Harbor Mount seems to be struggling with his control a little bit. That's a shot. Shortstop. Sports picks it up, makes the throw to first to Tyler Gonzalo.
Now batting.
Only the first out there.
3, the left
No,
field.
Rico S.
Robbing you. 0 for 1. You takes the first one straight to the glove of Oche. Line drive.
Now
Second
batting,
baseman,
number
2 down.
28, the
Yeah,
center
that
fielder.
Victorino. 429, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Overdogs with a 4-2 lead. That first one's going to call first strike. That one evens up the count. 1-1. 2-1. Shot. Diving. Jock Sports makes the throw to
Great
first.
play.
Tire Victorino, yes. He laid out and was able to make the play. Mashed taters, Javi Yetter and Javier Hotier coming up against Tarak Smith. Hotier with a home run. Tarak has 30 pitches, 3 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits, and he's got a
Now batting, number
1.29
24,
ERA.
the first baseman.
Taters is 0 for 1, hitting 108 on the season with 2 RBIs.
Looking a little tense, if you ask me. I don't know, Pete. A little tense.
A little tense.
Outfield's going back, though, nonetheless. It's a home run derby. He pops that one straight around the horn. Easy out, first out. 1 hit, 1 out.
Now batting, number 16.
Somebody who's a little
the
tense
right
is a pump
fielder.
tent.
Here comes Aviator. 0 for
I was so
1.
proud of my joke, I didn't think you heard it.
I heard. I gave you a little giggle. That's all you're getting. That's first pitch in there for a ball. 1 on the count. Second pitch is a strike. 1-1. Yetter's a good power and contact hitter. So we wouldn't get too comfortable with Yetter here. Tarak Smith throwing his 33rd pitch. Oh, and couldn't grab it. But they get out to first base. They're going to hold him at first base. Clean single. And up comes Javier Yote, who's 1 for 1 with a home run.
Second baseman.
So his average is only 200, but still, right? Throwing his 5th pitch is Tarak Smith right there. Low inside corner, ball 1. Seeing what Adder's looking for. It wasn't that. It wasn't that either. Those couple first 2 pitches are a little low. 2 balls, no out, or 1 out. Popped up at the right field side. 2-1, 1 out, bottom of the 4th, 4-2 Dogs. Low pressure situation. The curveball's in there, and he just loops that one up for a nice, easy souvenir on the right field side. That pitch is in straight back to the mound, and they're going to get both of them,
Hit 'em.
Pete.
All right. Way to go, Overdog. Double play. Tarak Smith, Elroy Action, and Kasha Ammon. Going to get a second look at Harbor Mount. Elroy Action's getting his 3rd. He's thrown 50 pitches, giving up 6 hits. His ERA has jumped to 4.96.
Now batting,
Overdogs
number
holding a
38,
4-2
the
lead
pitcher.
going into the top of the 5th.
And Terry Smith looking good there. With 1-0, or 1-1 for the day. First pitch is in there. I thought it was a little outside. He's got 2 quick strikes. 0-2. Ooh, third pitch just inside ball. 1-2. That one takes down the pitcher.
Oh, no. Oh.
And he's thrown out at first, but I think that's all we're going to see of Harbormouth. He took a
Lord.
shiner.
That is not fun times at the ballpark. He is hurt. Harbormouth's going to be replaced by Babette Walkman. Walkman's got average velocity, average junk, and less than average accuracy. Almost struggles with her accuracy. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So the Nemesis is having to go to the bullpen early.
Yeah.
Also, Mash Taters, the first baseman, he's feeling tense, so they're going to let him have a seat. And in comes Hercules Bentley. I'm going to take over duties at first base for Mash Taters.
We're going to hope Harbormouth's okay after that one, but I think he caught that in the mouth.
Harbormouth is in extreme pain.
He is.
2 quick balls as Elroy actually gets a quick look at slow grounder to third. He gets thrown out at first.
Now batting number 39, the shortstop.
As we start to settle in here, Kasia Emmon.
She's 0 for 1, but she's hitting .313 on the season. She pops that one up down the right field line, and that's going to land fair, Pete. And she's going for second. She's caught in a rundown. She slides back to first for a single. A little bit late on the signal
Now
there.
batting number 20. the
Rhonda
third
Horn's 0
baseman.
for 2. She's hitting .410. 3 home runs, 8 RBI. She steals second base. Kasia Emmon has stolen second base. First pitch was a strike. Ooh, a swing and a miss. And Horn is quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 outs. Bounce in front of the plate. 1-2. Popped up high into the infield. The shortstop's underneath it. Makes the catch to retire the sides. 4-2. Overdogs lead. Overdogs out hitting the Nemesis 7-4. Log Freely, Stacy Staples, and Hercules Bentley is going to get his first at bat against Tarak Smith, who's thrown 39 pitches, 3 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits.
Now
Log
batting
Freely still
number
pointing.
21, the left fielder.
Nemesis
Hitting
needed that.
121. Anybody hitting 121 shouldn't be pointing anywhere, except maybe to the bus stop. That's what,
The Nemesis needed to get out of that one without a run. That was the first, I think, the first inning since the first that they got out of it.
That's true. I mean, both teams, I think, finally put a cap on it. Quickly, the count is evened up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Log Freely is in the hole, 1-2. Why ain't you pointing now, Freely? Point at that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Freely needs to get something going here. Pop that up deep into the outfield, but it's going foul. Oh. Nice attempt by Robin Yu, but lands foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball along the third baseline. Smith up to 45 pitches. That one gets by him. See ya, Freely. That's number 4
Now
for
batting
Tarak.
number 27.
Stacy Staples 0 for 1, hitting 8.087 on the season.
That's pretty good.
This is, this is the point of the Nemesis order that suffers. Hercules Bentley, we're getting our first look at him. He's hitting 400 on the season, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. So this guy can make contact. He's feeling well. Slow dribbler to the pitcher, picks it up, makes the throw to first to retire Bentley. His first time at bat, a big fizzle. Anthony Goodwood, Marsha Brown, and Rafael Gonzalo are going to face off against Babette Walkman. She threw 8 pitches in that brief appearance, and she gave up a hit. Her ERA is 3.68. Goodwood, 2 for 2, 2 singles. Yeah.
What else hasn't he done? This pitch is a looper in there, but he slams it straight to OT at second base. So he hit him for a quick first out.
Marsha Brown, 2 for 2, a home run, a double, and 3 RBIs. Hitting 372 this season. Brown on fire. Shot to the shortstop, makes the grab, makes the quick throw to first. 2 quick outs.
2 pitches, 2 outs. Here comes Rafael Gonzalo, 0 for 2, but he's hitting 318, so I wouldn't expect Rafi to go 0 for 4 today. I mean, he's going to get a hold of 1. The first pitch he takes for strike, 0-1 the count. Second one he fouls off, and he's quickly behind 0-2, and they put it in quick, and he gets that past the mound, and like I said, he's going to get his first single.
All right,
Yay, Gonzo, first.
Rafi Gonzo. All right, Robin Yu, 0 for 2 on the day, 452 on the season. Home run, 9 RBIs. Rafi Gonzo standing at first with 2 outs. That one's a shot into shallow center. Everybody's going to hold up. Gonzo at second, Yu at first.
Now back, number 20.
Victorino comes up. She's 0 for 2. Now Victorino's hot and cold. You never know what Yvette's going to do. Takes the first pitch into a looper for a ball. 1-0 the count. Top of the 6th. She hits that one straight to the shortstop, and they're going to get her out at first, and then that.
Well, after an offensive beginning, we're starting to tighten up here, Tommy. Jackie Slam, Hito Munchada, and Jock Sports. Going to get another look at Rock Smith. He's thrown 48 pitches, 4 strikeouts on the day.
Now batting.
To see what
Jackie Slam's 1 for 2.
Yeah, have to see what Smith has in the tank here. Looks like he's doing all right. Getting closing in on 50 pitches. Throwing his 49th right there. Inside, ball 1 to Jackie Slam, who took one out earlier today. She hits that one deep to left field, and it's going back. Oh, and not quite able to get it is Yu, but they're going to hold her up at second base for a double.
Ooh.
Great day there for Slam.
Now batting, number 57, the third baseman.
Hito Machado comes up. He's 1 for 2 with a single, and they got speed at second base, so they're going to keep an eye on her. First one's a inside pitch. Looked like the fastball. And that one, it's going to go back to the mound. She's not going to be able to advance. They get the first out, and they keep the runner at second.
Good play by Tarak Smith to hold up.
Jock Sports comes up. I didn't see what he was today, but he's a great power and contact hitter. So they got to be careful with Jock. I think he did well against him in that first game back in Santa Monica. Takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0 the count. 1 out. He tags that one to deep left field. Going under it is... Oh, and she couldn't grab that either. They go deep to left field, and are they going to... The run's going home. They're going to have to hold up. It's 4-3. The Nemesis get another one.
Number 23.
Here comes Babette Walkman. It's a meteor persist. And there goes Babette Walkman. They're going to pull her out in relief for Brian Pickleford's going to pinch for her, the left fielder. Pickleford's got good contact and power, so that's a good move there by the Nemesis, even though they're going to have to replace her at some point soon. There's only 1 out, so they just need 1. Going back for it's Goodwood, who lost it in the sun for a minute, but he grabs it for the second out behind the plate. 2 down, 1 more to go.
Number 16, the right fielder.
Javier Yatter's 1 for 2 with a single. Yatter can be a dangerous hitter, so they're going to be careful. First pitch is inside. Infield's going to guard the lines. That one he hits left. He's quickly 0-2 the count, so he could play with him here. And Tarak Smith's throwing his 58th pitch. That one gets past the second baseman. They're going to get him. That run's not going to count, Pete. They're down.
All right. Yeah, tightened it up a little bit there, 4-3. But Brian Pickleford, the pinch hitter, will be replaced by Huck and Duck. Huck and Duck is throwing a little bit better velocity, junk, and accuracy than he normally does, but his velocity and accuracy, while average, his junk is less than average. He has a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. As we head into the top of the 7th, Tarak Smith, Elroy Action, and Kasha Emmon are going to take a first look at Huck and Duck, who's got a 1.69 ERA. Tarak Smith 1 for 2, Elroy Action 1 for 3 with a double.
I think Smith could pitch 1 more inning, so it'll be nice to see him go 7 here.
Yeah, and hopefully hold the lead and come away with a 3rd win. That'd be nice. First pitch by Induck is high for ball 1. Evens up the count, 1-1 there. That one's in there, 1-2. Induck out in front. Smith fouls that off along the first baseline. Out of play, 1-2 still. That one's inside. Oh, low. Ball 2. 2-2. Inside 3-2. And Duck goes to full count. Oh, and Tarak Smith swings and misses. And Duck with a first strikeout out.
Elroy Action's 1 for 3 with a double. 1 down, top of the 7th. 4-3 Dogs. Ooh, that one was a little inside. He didn't move. 1-0 the count. Second one's inside. He pops that up to right center field. Underneath it for the grab is Aviator. 2 down.
Now back, number 39, The short.
Kasha Emmon 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Induck's got 2 outs in the top of the 7th. First one's fouled off into the dugout. One popped up high into shallow right field. The right fielder's under it. Javier makes the catch, retires sides. 3 up, 3 down. Good outing for Induck. Javier Hatir 1 for 2 with a home run. Log Freely 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and Stacy Staples 0 for 2. They're coming up, and they're going to take another look at Tarak Smith, who's thrown 58 pitches with 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, number
Javier
17,
Hatir
the
1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. He's hitting 194 on the season. But as he proved today, just because that batting average is in the toilet doesn't mean he still can't get a hold of one when he needs to.
Right.
Ground ball to Elroy Action. He throws over to Gonzo for the first out. And Log Freely is still pointing. Somebody hit this guy. Just hit him. Just beam this guy. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Log Freely stepping in. A hot smash.
Over her head.
The head of Marsha Brown at third base. Robin Yu picks it up, fires to second. Oh, not in time. Freely with a double.
Now batting, number
Stacy
27,
Staples 0 for
the
2,
catcher.
hitting 0.083 still. She's got 1 RBI. Freely's got no speed at second base. He's not a big threat to steal. That first offering by Smith was low for ball 1. 1-0. Popped it up, straight up, into shallow. Center field. Elroy Action is there, makes the catch. And Freely has to stay at
Now
second.
batting,
2 outs.
number
Hercules
46,
Bentley,
the first
who's
baseman.
0 for 1. He's hitting 385 now with 2 home runs. Freely at second, 2 outs. Played the batter. That one's inside. Ball 1. Bentley has a large amount of power. That one's in there for a called strike. 1-1. Has a lot of power and is a good contact hitter. He's in the hole. 1-2. Watch 2 good pitches go by without swinging. That was a rising fastball a little too high. 2-2. Bentley feeling neutral. Swing. Oh, that's into the gap between center and right field. And
Number 4, the center fielder.
And yeah, so there you go. In between the center fielder and the right fielder, and he was able to pick up a double, and Log Freely was able to come around and tie the game. So it's a 4-4 game. Man at second still, 2 outs. Bentley with no speed at second base. That one was fouled off. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Jackie Slam in the hole. 0-2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Slow roller to Tarak Smith, who makes the throw to Gonzo to retire the sides. But they pick up 1 more. Tie up the game 4-4. Overdogs with 9 hits. Nemesis with 8. Rhonda Horn 0 for 3. Anton Goodwood 2 for 3. Marsha Brown 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. We're going to face off against Duck, who threw
Now
11
batting,
pitches in that
number
first
20,
inning.
the
Kind of
third
expecting to
baseman.
see something from Horn here. She's 0 for 3, but it's a high pressure situation there for Enduck. Throws his first pitch in there for ball, 1-0 the count. Second one's outside, 2-0 the count. He's quickly behind, a little bit nervous throwing to her, even though she hasn't done that well. She reaches up to get that one, pops it left down, and it's luckily going to land foul. 2-1 the count. That one's in her wheelhouse, and she hits that to left field, and she's going to get a clean single on that one. Good to see her pick that one up.
All right.
Now
Anton
batting,
Goodwood, 2
number
for 3,
15,
2 singles,
the
hit
catcher.
632, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. He got some speed over first base. That shot into center field, picked up and a quick throw in. Everybody moves up. Marsha Brown at second, Anton Goodwood at first. I mean, who's Rhonda Horn? Second.
Rhonda Horn, Marsha Brown's now 2 for 3. Luckily, Enduck didn't get hit by that last one right past his face. That one's in the outside corner, strike 1. That one she tags, pops up the left field side. They have to runners have to go back because underneath it is Log Freely for that first out. Holds him up.
Now batting,
Rafael
number 10,
Gonzalo,
the
1 for
first
3 with a
baseman.
single, hitting 333, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. 1 out.
Oh.
That's popped up just behind home plate. The catcher is out, calling everybody off, and Stacy Staples makes the catch. 2 quick
Now
outs.
batting, number 3.
Robin Yu.
The left
That was a
fielder.
mistake. Robin used 1 for 3 with a single today. You might be able to do something. And there goes the runner, and she's gonna get nailed and tagged out trying to steal third. Boy, she was a little slow off the bag.
Hito Moonshada, Jacques Sports, and Huck and Duck, his first at bat. Truck Smith's thrown 70 pitches. He's got 4 strikeouts and given up 8 hits.
Now batting, number
Maybe all we
7,
see of
the third baseman.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think if we pull him now, he does not get the win.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the game is tied now.
Well, he throws a Pritchardson or a strike. Oh, and one on the outside corner. That one bounces off the plate. Machado's not going for that one. 1 apiece. High pressure situation. Bottom of the 8th. 4 apiece for each team. It's a tie game. This is a great game here. Second pitch in there for another strike. 2-1 the count. Tries to throw the curveball right in his wheelhouse. Going back. Off the wall. He's going to get 2 off it. And they'll hold him up at second base.
Okay. All right.
No outs. Wait, no, 1 out, right? No out? Wait.
The short.
I should know this.
No
Jack
outs.
Sports, 1 for 3. Extreme pressure situation now. The Nemesis are in scoring position. Smith tags that one out in the left field. Oh, he jumps out of the way. Doggone it! And they're gonna get runs here. And they're rounding third. He's gonna get a triple. And they, for some reason, throw to first. And it's a 5-4 Nemesis game. Crap.
All right.
Here comes
Huck and
Huck and
Duck stepping in.
Locked in. Huck
Oh,
and Duck is a
surprised.
solid power hitter. And they got speed at third. No outs. And he tags that one deep to right field. And going back for it finally. And they're going to get that run because it's deep. And it's 6-4 Nemesis. And now I'm wondering if they're going to be keeping...
Number 16.
If they're keeping Smith in here. It's 1 for 3 on the day. And they're going to go ahead and throw anyway. It's thrown his 77th pitch for strike 1. 0-1 the count. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Gets 2 quick strikes there. 0-2. It's 6-4 Nemesis now. That one's on the inside corner. And Elroy action. That gets to right center field. And it's a hitting derby now. And they're going to hold up at second base. He gets a stand-up double. And things are falling apart here for the Dogs.
Now batting,
A
number
little bit.
17.
Javier Ote is 1 for
Second
3 with a
baseman.
home run and RBI. And he's only hitting 188 on the season. And it looks like they're motioning to the bullpen. Because Smith is tense. And lost a lot of speed, throwing 80
Now
pitches.
pitching, number 27.
They're going with David Diggler, the right-handed pitcher, or the relief pitcher. And he's got the 4-finger slider, the 2-finger. And he's coming in to see if he could put these guys away and get us into the 9th inning. Throws the curveball there straight to action for an easy out. He's halfway to first and we threw him out there. Here comes your favorite guy, Log Freely. I'd be careful for a log. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Yeah, be careful, Diggler. Don't hit him. Don't hurt him. Oh, and he does right off the elbow. Saw that coming. Tried to talk him out of it.
Now batting, number 27.
Had to be Dylan. Although I
Stacy.
dropped my mojo and I raised his. Did you see that?
Yeah. Stacy Staples comes up. She's not doing that well. Swings, misses at her first pitch. It's a high pressure situation here with the runners at first and third. With 2 outs, they need to get Staples out here. And it goes right at her, but she tags it down the left field side. That's going to go foul. And come back out.
Breakfast in.
Breakfast out. Oh, and she reaches for that one, and underneath it, waving him off, is Gonzalo, who's going to end that ugly side.
All right. 6-4. Nemesis jump out to a lead. The top of the 9th. Robin Yu 1 for 3. Yvette Victorino 0 for 3, and David Diggler's first at bat. Duck's thrown 20 pitches. He's got 1 strikeout and giving up 2 hits.
Now batting, number
Robin
3,
Yu.
the left fielder.
Stacy Staples, the center, the catcher, is feeling tense. They're going to pull her in for Mimori Oshima.
Shima.
Mimori
It's a double switch.
Oshima. Double switch. Oh my gosh, they're pulling everybody. So it's these are defensive. Must be. Javier Hotter, the second baseman, he's going to be replaced by Flash Leather. Flash leather.
I like it.
Oh, a triple. It's
Ooh.
a triple. Log Freely, the left fielder, he's being pulled for Churl Dangerfield. Churl Dangerfield. Okay.
There's some good moves by
Dangerfield
him.
at left, Shima in center, and
Oh,
Robin Yu pops that one up first. First pitch. Second baseman's out in shallow. Left center makes the catch.
well, that's not good. That's a quick one. Here comes Yvette Victorino's locked in, but she's 0 for 3 is Victorino. So Victorino's got to get on base here if the Dogs have a chance. The first one's in there for a ball, 1-0 the count. The second one's almost the same spot, 2-0. She tags that one to left center. That's going to land in the gap, Pete, and she's going for 2. And she's going to get a double. That's exactly what they needed from Victorino. Late game. I
Way to
like
go,
it.
Victorino.
Yeah.
Stigler's
Now
come out. We
batting,
got to pull
number
him.
Yeah, he is.
27, the pitcher.
We got to get a hitter in there.
All right.
All right, David Diggler's going to take a seat. He's feeling a little tense anyway after Pop and Log Freely, but he needed it.
Yeah.
that guy needed it.
I think we want to go for a contact. I think I'm going for gold.
Okay.
Now batting,
David Diggler's going to be replaced by Guy Gold. Guy Gold has better than average power. He's a great contact hitter, and he's got he's got about average speed. So hopefully we'll get something going.
Oh, I had lag. That's funny.
From Enduck. He's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 1-1 outside with that pitch. That one's fouled off into the bullpen along the first base line. 2-2. That one evens up the count. 3-2. Full count. Enduck has gone to a full count.
Oh, what's he swinging at that for, Pete?
Self-defense. Foul that off. 3-2 still. Along the first baseline. Foul. Ball. Ball for Guy Gold walked.
This is a game here now.
number
Yeah.
23.
Here comes Elroy X. He's 1 for 4 with a double. We'd like to see him go 2 for 5. And they're going to make another switch. Enduck's had enough. They're pulling
That's
him
it.
in relief for Lawrence Wimple. It's about the 8th substitution for the Nemesis here, but they want this win real bad like. And Wimple, the closer, has a forefinger and a slider. High pressure situation. He can put speed on this ball, Pete. That one comes inside. First one's a ball, 1-0 the count. That one's in there for a strike. There she goes, and he hits it to second base. They're going to get her at second and first for the double play, and that's it, Pete. The game is over. The Dogs
I did not
lose.
see anything that just happened there.
Really?
Total glitch. I had no idea. The ball disappeared completely.
Well, we had the runner. The runner took off, hit the ball to the second baseman, who tossed it to the shortstop for 1, back to first for 2. Double play ended the side. Oh boy. Well, that was a hard-fought game. It was actually a really good game, even though we came out on the losing side. It was a battle. It was good to see. But boy, I guess the Nemesis are a different team than they were when we saw them early in the season.
They certainly are. They're getting their ducks in a row there, and again, defensive changes at the end there. Their willingness to go into their bullpen surprised me. They had a lot better bullpen relief than I thought they would have had.
Yeah, I'm looking at the score now. It's close in stats. Really, like I said, a strong battle. Early on, it looked like maybe the Dogs were going to pull ahead when they got those 2, 3, and 4 inning production. But then the Nemesis shut them down. They didn't get another run the rest of the game, and the Nemesis came alive from the 6th inning on, and pretty much matched the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th inning production of the Dogs. As that 2-run inning in the 8th, maybe Smith was out a little longer than he should have, but still, they got a hold of some pitches. Weren't bad pitches necessarily, but there was blood in the water, and they went for it.
Yeah, like you said, I think in the beginning of the game, there were a lot of really deep shots.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was maybe going to be a pretty, like you were saying, home run derby out there. But those seemed to dry up around the 5th inning. And I think the pitch selection got a little bit worse for the Overdogs. I think they started trying to force things to happen, and I don't think it worked out.
Well, I was joking about the 8 subs, but the Nemesis actually had 7. subs this
Wow.
game across the board. Yeah, but their first 3 batters in the lineup there, 2 for 4, 1 for 4, 1 for 4. They got production out of all of them with a home run and 3 RBIs in those first 3.
Yeah. Well, let's hope Dangerfield is going to be okay.
Yeah.
He took a hard shot.
Oh yeah.
The Overdogs though, everybody hit except Diggler and Gold.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, everybody registered at least 1 hit. Brown with 3 RBIs, Emmon with 1. They're the only 2 that really picked up any runs. So
Yeah. Diggler and Gold did well. Let's go to the pitching here. The Smith gets the loss, unfortunately, man. He throws 7.1 innings, gets 11 hits off him, 6 earned runs, 4 Ks.
I think that might be one of the reasons why he there a little bit longer. I kept hoping that we could retake the lead and then we'd pull him out, But
Yeah. Well, his record still ends up 2-1, not bad. And then Diggler comes in relief, goes 0.2 innings, and earns the salary there. Keeps it at a 3.86 ERA.
Yeah, I didn't give up anything. Got the 2 outs we needed, so I thought there were more home runs. I honestly did. It seemed to me like there was a lot more home runs than just 3. I thought
They were monster home runs, though.
they were. This is a deep park. This is a deep park.
Yeah.
One, he hit it 460 yards or something?
Yeah, he's a she. Yeah, but yeah, she did hit it 400.
Jeez, oh, feet.
I know with the right wind, that thing could have went 500 feet.
Yeah.
Enduk the win, Wimple the save, which makes the 3 stars look a little something like this. Pete, look at that surprise at first. Ooh, look at that! Look at that!
Marsha Brown,
Yeah.
first start of the game. 2 for 4, a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and scored a run.
That's the winning
Can't beat
recipe.
that with a stick.
Right. I'll get you first every time. Second star of the game. That's where the Nemesis take over. You got Jock Sports, shortstop. He was a 2 for 4 with 2 triples. Is that right? Am I reading that right? 2 triples?
Yeah, 2 triples.
2 RBIs and a run. We underestimated Sports. The look on his face says it all.
Yeah, I thought, we got a little cocky there again. I knew he was the most dangerous hitter they have. But when Tarak struck him out, I think in the 2nd inning, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be our game.
Yeah. And then that
But he
3rd star.
still went on. Jackie Slam, 2 for 4, a home run, double, an RBI, and she scored 2 runs. So
He did.
not a bad day for her either.
I think the longest home run I've ever seen in the game.
Yeah, that was a monster jam.
It was fun to
Now,
watch.
if you look over the right field wall there, you see the lava in the back steaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
Is anybody concerned about this?
Yeah. We just be playing baseball out here. I'm not sure.
Maybe they should have built it like a mile down the road.
Well, there's like a moat there, so it actually pours into the water. So, and then you got the lion's share of the contribution. I didn't see.
Not much. I think it was 56 to 44 or
Yeah,
something.
640.
Pretty close. Well,
Well, that's my sentiments exactly.
yeah. Well, it looks
that
like
wasn't good.
yeah. There's no games between this one and the next one. Usually we have some other games around the league, but this was the last one today. So the next one is going to be the Overdogs at the Grapplers. We're looking at the schedule here. The Grapplers are going to put Haftberger on the mound. Last time these teams played, the Overdogs won at 4-2, but that last game doesn't mean anything we saw today.
Yeah.
This is going to be their last road game of this stretch before they come home to face the Buzzards, the Water Bullets, and the Arctics. That's a tough one. Their last home stretch of the season before taking to the road to finish off the season. 7 games left.
Yeah, we're getting down to it. Like you were saying, we're going to be at the Grapplers for this one, and then we come home for 3, and then literally we got to get our ducks in a row. We can't let the game slip away like this one.
Yeah. I don't know if I would say there was much they would change in this game though. I think they played really well. Since the Nemesis are coming up close behind us, we got to keep an eye on those guys. We may see them in the postseason. You never know.
Yeah. Nemesis are 6-5 now. They're a game out. Crocodines we're now back in a tie with the Crocodines for the lead. So that's going to be a big game. Although actually we have a couple games before we get there. So, but as you pointed out, we got the Grapplers next week, Buzzards after that, Water Bullets, Arctics, and then we're playing Platypi before we get to 17. That's the almost the second to last game of the season. So that could be huge. That could be a huge game.
And just going around the league real,
it's going to be huge.
real quick. Super Conference Beast Division, you still got the Gold Coats and the Freebooters at the top there. Although the Freebooters are tied up with the Moose. But the Gold Coats have a pretty. They're only one. I guess they're a half game in front.
Right.
What about the Boss Division?
Boss Division, Sirloins have a comfortable lead right now. Well, a comfortable lead. It's a one-game lead over the Moonstars, who are sitting at 6-5. Blowfish are only a game and a half back at 5-5. And then you got the Burners and the Sawteeth, who the Burners really kind of took a nosedive as well.
They did. They were solid early in the year.
They were, and then now all of a sudden they're a game below 500, so they're at 5-6 and sitting 2 games out. So Sawteeth 4-6, they're 2.5 games out. So again, still nobody's officially out as of yet.
Until you get to the Epic Division, it looks like the Platypi might be done. They're 6 games back, but their biggest problem is who's leading that division. The Epic Division, the Water Bullets are Epic at 9-2. They've got a 3.5 game lead on the Wide Loads,
right?
Who are playing 500 ball. So that league, you got 4 teams who are struggling. 3 have losing records. The second place team is hitting 500 or playing 500, and then you got the Bullets who are just dominating. Yeah,
and then down in our monster division again, as we talked about, the Overdogs and the Crocodines in a 2-way tie for first place at 7-4. Nemesis and the Buzzards tied at 6-5, a game above 500. They're only a game out, and then the Arctics, who are 3-8, and they're still they're 4 games out, which the Arctics have not played well this year at all. So at 3-8 and 4 games back, they're pretty well done. But but never say never. I mean, if they get hot and they go on a hot streak.
Yeah, reminds me of that little saying, it's way gon' do. So anyway.
As true today as the day it was written.
So we're going to hit the beach one last time before we hop on a jet and get out of here. We're going up to, where the heck do the Grapplers play, Pete?
The Grapplers play. Oh, I don't know.
Somewhere on this desk. We'll find out. We got
that cleaning lady. She's always got to move my stuff.
We got tickets someplace. check your shirt pocket. Well, Pete runs off there. Just showing you some of the stats around the league here. It's not really like we really need to know where we're going next. You'll find out soon.
All right, man. I got it here. The Grapplers play at the Bingata Bowl. They play in the Bingata Bowl.
Bingata Bowl. Oh, all right.
Where's that at?
Is that I believe that's the dome up in the Bay Area, like the San Jose or something like that. I don't know. There's a few.
Say, can I drive my truck there?
Okay.
You gotta make the delivery.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap that up here. I guess that's it. We'll catch you next time. For that, until then, this is Tommy G.
And PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.
With, you forgot a little something. The bark.
What?
There you are. Who let the dog in? All right.
I think we should only do the bark when we win.
Yeah, that's true. That's more of a whimper. Can you do a whine? All right. Later.